Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the first of the CRC Podcast. Now, in this podcast, we will be meeting fellow vinyl heads and audiophiles and discuss about the beautiful music that comes out of vinyl records and obviously all the nostalgic records that came out. Today, we actually have our first guest, and he will be telling us about his favorite records and how he started collecting vinyl records and, above all, why he loves Calcutta Records Company. So, without wasting any more time, let us welcome him. Hello, sir. Good evening.
Good evening.
Thank you so much for joining us, sir. Before we begin this first podcast of CRC, please tell us a bit about yourself and obviously what sparked your interest in collecting vinyl records.
Okay, I'm Ganesha and I'm from Goa. What sparked my interest? Well, my dad had a small vinyl collection of his own, which he would play to me when I was a kid. But after a certain time, the player gave up. It broke down and couldn't be repaired. That's where the love started. But I grew more serious some 2 years back when I by chance happened to enter an antique shop to purchase some furniture, and I came across this Dire Straits vinyl that was sitting in the corner, dusty. I requested the gentleman who was over there if I could take a look at it, and he said, "You obliged." He showed me the vinyl. I took it in my hand, and I said, "By any chance, you could play this for me?" And he said, "Yes, sure, sure." And he bought his one portable player, and he played on it, and it brought back so many memories. So from that time on, I'm hooked to vinyl.
Perfect, sir. Perfect. As you said, it's tough to maintain, and there are the damages that there are. But obviously, with your case, it's nostalgia. But still, because listening to music nowadays, it has become cheap. You don't need to spend in that way, and especially with the entire digitalization in that way. Why do you still stick to listening to vinyl records?
For me, it's the strong nostalgic feeling, the warm sound, the physical presence of the media, which you can hold, you can feel it. And of course, that beautiful, some vinyls, they have beautiful cover art that
I see. Lovely, lovely, sir. Lovely to hear that. Also, since you started off by saying about the equipment, about the vinyl players and how difficult it has become to, find them. So, what type of equipment do you currently have? If you could just tell our viewers about the equipment that you're using right now.
at the moment I have a portable player from Claw, basic stuff. I am planning of upgrading it once I have some more vinyl records because vinyl records are not that cheap anymore. So I said, like, let me collect, have my collection, make it strong, and then I'll purchase a good hi-fi equipment system.
So, what type of
That's it.
equipment are you looking to upgrade to?
Maybe Audio Technica, the yeah.
All right, all right. Uh, well, I'm sure I can see a lot of vinyl records in the background. If you could tell us a bit about your collection and especially your favorite one. I am guessing the name, but I'll leave it to you to tell us.
It's this is the first record that got me started. Dire Straits, Brothers in Arms.
Okay.
Okay, I'll show you some few.
Yes, sir. Please.
This is this is a Goan Konkani album by Chris Perry and Lorna. You must have heard it. They've made a film also on her
Okay.
life. This one everybody must have. Dire, this Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon. This is the one which I hear quite often. This I got it from you guys. Eric Clapton timepieces.
Uh,
And this I listen to also quite often. Rumors by Fleetwood Mac. And this one I have not yet opened. Yeah, I have just bought it for the art, for the cover.
Just for the
It
cover.
looks, yes, it looks gorgeous.
Absolutely, it does look gorgeous. So I can see that your collection is pretty spread. So is there a particular genre that you are most interested in, and something that catches your eye whenever you see something online, or you're into a shop, a particular, maybe an artist or a genre that you look forward to the most?
Not a particular artist. I love all genres, you can say, except for very heavy metal. Mostly I listen to rock actually. Yeah, but I love all genres.
So I would love to know who's your favorite rock star and how many vinyls do you have of his right now in your collection?
I don't have a favorite rock star as well. I like to listen to ACDC and yeah, ACDC, mostly ACDC.
Perfect, sir. Perfect. Thank you so much. All right. My final question would be that your name does come up the most. Whenever we check out the orders, Garincha Gonzalez is the name that we need. We see that there are 5 records, sometimes 10, sometimes even more than that, and it's a regular order. So we know how passionate you are, and we love delivering it to you. We love curating it for you. So, is there something if you could just tell our viewers about? Your thoughts on Calcutta Records Company, the packaging, the customer support, and if you would recommend Calcutta Records Company to the others.
The packaging is always excellent, exceptional service, customer support. There were times when I messaged Avijit late at night and I used to get instant reply from him. So I will definitely recommend Calcutta Records to others.
Thank you,
Definitely.
sir. And I would leave you so early. Just one thing, and if we today is the age of digital music. It's just a click of a button. You can go to YouTube, you can listen to music. It's on your phone, it's everywhere. But just for the generation, who are listening to music and who are into it, if you could give them one reason to listen to vinyl records and restore the art, and as you said, the covers, what would that be?
When you own a when vinyl record, you own a piece of history, you can say. Now they are back in existence, but some records, pre-owned records, they have a certain history to them. They have been owned by people, many people. So that feeling itself should be enough for you to purchase them.
Thank
And
you.
of course,
Thank
the
you so
wall.
much, sir. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts, for your time, and keep ordering and keep listening, and hopefully we'll
Definitely.
connect again. Thank you so much for your time, sir.
Pleasures me.
Thank you, sir. So that was Mr. Garincha Gonzalez telling us about his love for vinyl records and how he came to collect them and how he grew up listening to them. And obviously, he gave us a very important reason to listen to vinyl records and to restore them is the stories, the history behind each of those records. And, obviously, with a YouTube video, how many clicks are there and everything, but, every piece, every record holds a lot of history and with that, a lot of mystery. So thank you all for being with us. We hope you loved our first podcast of Calcutta Records Company. We'll be back with more. Till then, have a good night and let all things be vinyl and keep listening. Thank you so much.